Brady, Canadian Treasure Hunter here. Today says sunny. You see any sun here? All this overcast here, not clouds. It's all fire. Fire smoke from about between 500 to 600 fires throughout BC. That's the west coast of Canada. Okay, there's my sun right there. Looks like a red glow. It's unbelievable. This is not clouds, by the way, so just amazing how we just had such a dry year, or not so much year, but say dry the last 2-3 months, and now we're having so much issues with fires everywhere. And also down south, California's hit really bad too. I heard Ontario and then Alberta's hit really hard. There, I saw some shots of the like 9 in the morning or 11 in the morning. Looked like it was like, you know, midnight. It was so dark, no sun. So you know, now trying to work in this, you know, heat. Not too hot right now. It's probably around 22, 25 maybe. But you don't have fresh air, so you're fighting heat, a lack of clean air. Very tough. I can smell like a plasticky smoke in here also. You know, just and some of this could be from the barge fire, possibly. I mean, that smoke could have been going all over the place, but that's been over a week ago, so I would say it probably would have settled by now. This is just recent fires. There's one in Washington State creeping up the Canadian border. Somewhere in Washington, I heard, very close to the border, or maybe it's over the border by now. There was one as close as I think Pemberton area. I'm not sure what the situation is. One near Horseshoe Bay before. These are spot fires. I don't know if they were put out or not, but I'll tell you, very devastating for people losing everything they have. You know, making a dream home and putting everything in there, all the contents and their whole life basically, and you know, this gone. These fires they're deadly and fast, so don't ignore any evacuation notices. Just grab everything you think is sentimental. You know, even all your animals, just don't leave them behind. Throw them in your vehicle. Because what will happen is these fires are so fast, there's no warning. You turn your back and boom, and you know, it's right behind you. These fires go so big. I know I did a job one time, and the guy was roasting chestnuts in his basement, and then all of a sudden it caught on fire, and then he only had time to get his wife out. Right behind him, the fire chased him right out the front door. Otherwise, if he went for anything else, he would have been dead, or the wife would have died. So, anyways, don't ignore these you know, things, and especially fire bans and stuff. Don't ignore those. These bans in place because once these fires start, you can't stop them. No matter how much manpower you have, everything's just too dry. Okay, I'm gonna do the scrapyard right now. I'm going to drop this load of appliances from yesterday, and I'm going to see if I can do a little more scrap that I can take back. They close at 2 o'clock, so I'm kind of hooped right now. I was up really late, I was so tired, and just got burnt out from, you know, just, you know, long hours, you know, for the last few weeks. You get burnt out after a while, and you want to take it easy, so you get lazy also. But, okay, I'll do the scrapyard. And east over there, it's really smoky looking. It's like pure fog, east. This is the winds blowing from the west here, so the west is actually coming from off the ocean, the breeze, right? And it is a little bit windy. Sometimes these different fires and smoke create its own weather pattern also. Not just like, you know, they see fire tornadoes, stuff like that, but you actually see a little change in weather, you know, like wind and so on. But anyways, like I say, it is I mean, air feels okay. I'm breathing it. It feels okay, the air. It's not so bad, but it's very hazy. You're not seeing the full effect on this like you normally see on you know, your eyes, right? But it is really hazy here. The sun is, like I say, it should be it's high noon basically, 1 o'clock. It should be a really bright and sunny. Even my forecast on my phone says sunny right now, right? Obviously sunny, no clouds, but hey, it's all fire cover here, smoke. And anyways, I'm heading there to the scrapyard. I'll show you more. I'm at the scrapyard here. It's not too busy today, but it is late in the day. It closes at 2, so another hour they'll be closed. But anyways, let's see what the temperature is here. 23. Temperature says 23. Pretty heavy load. It's 14,520. So I think 12,200 is when I'm empty. So I would say I get at least a ton on here, at least. Very hard to believe. It didn't seem like that heavy, but some of those appliances are old school and they're really heavy. So they do add up, I guess. We'll see exactly what it is. I'll let you know. You can see it's pretty busy here. Dropping off stuff, cleaning the site off and everything. You got good guys here that work, really funny guys that are dedicated, good guys out here. I like it. No trains coming, no. People fly through these stop signs like crazy here. It's just ridiculous. You gotta really watch. You can't just you know, you have to watch people around you. Oh, this gate's closed already here. This aluminum gate. This one's closed. I'll show you right here. This aluminum here. Look at that. That's awesome there, I'll tell you. So like I say, it's near the end of the day here, so it's going to get a lot. They might even be shut down here too. Cranes can be shut down. Yeah, he's shut down, so I'm just going to dump in the corner. Stand by. I'm gonna get to my thing. My head that thing on. Wait. See people throwing sinks away now. They're not even saving stainless steel sinks because when they're dirty, they're giving you less a shred. So why would you want to waste your time? You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. Not paying very much for nothing no more. Used to get good money for the stainless steel. So look at all of it. There's one sink, 2 sinks I can see here. There's all kinds of hot water tanks and fans and everything you think of. Wow, it's amazing. This pile's crazy. And it's not as big as what it used to be. I've seen piles like, you know, at least 20-30 feet higher. So they're really working on the piles. There's my beautiful load right there. Okay, I'm gonna back her up a couple feet and then we'll dump her. You can see the whole effect. So I put the PTO on, safety switch. And reverse it a bit, a couple feet. Okay, I'll put it in neutral, and then this switch goes up and down here. As you can see, the bin is going in the mirror. PTO switch off, safety switch off. Okay, and basically what I do is I'll take the chain off. Nice empty load. Beautiful, look at that, it's all in there on the ground. It's actually a fair amount of stuff if you really look at it, right? It just adds up, right? But I a massive amount of metal there. Unbelievable. Everything you think of is just in there. Like I said, there's a lot of metals they're throwing away now that are good metals. Just they're dirty, slightly dirty. Not even very much. Just even, you know, like those stainless steel sinks. All there is just a couple of little strapping on there, metal strapping, and it might be the odd, you know, the drain part on there. So there's not a lot of metal, but look at that. Plus, you have a lot of metal and everything to go with it too, right? It's not just now you have metal and you have a lot of plastics involved and everything. There's portable forklifts up there. Little tires here. Still look at this hybrid here. Still sitting here. Hybrid SUV. 2260. So just over a ton. Well, metric ton or 2260 pounds. 147 for that load. Not bad. I didn't think it would be that much here because it wasn't even. It was just mostly appliances. Wasn't a lot of extra on there. Usually I'll cram so much other metals in there, but I had 2 or 3 appliances that were really heavy there, so that really made a difference. Old school appliances, you know, there's a lot of weight to them. Plus, you've seen all the other stuff I saved yesterday, so it was really good. So I'll have it with that. Okay, we go back. We're gonna go by the Asian, the scrap yard, which is right around the corner here. Get a video of it. I'm trying to go there after. I'm gonna go home, grab my other vehicle. See, they close in about 45 minutes, but I have a couple things I can bring there that's ready right now, so hopefully I can race back. Right. But anyways, okay, so we're gonna continue the road here. Let's see the scrapyard here. Not too busy. Okay. Let's see how it goes. See if I can make it or not. That's car battery. Oh, this is very heavy. Very heavy. That's even really heavy too. Down to the wire. Take these two out. Lighten the load a bit. What's that? I'll take those 2 tires, sell them the way they are, $5 each. They're pretty heavy, but how heavy is it? I don't know. Okay. Fill this. clean. These two are clean. Somewhat clean. Take this. Okay, that'll be it. Don't have no time to clean nothing more. Puts dents into my yard a bit. Okay, see you at the scrapyard. Okay, I got the prices here. Aluminum wheels with a rubber tire is $5 each, which it would have been easily $30, but you know, you gotta deal with it. Tires, cut it down, and they were really dirty and stuff. I figured, you know, just $5 each, get rid of them. Found them in this Roadside anyways. So cast aluminum, 52 cents. Those are the barbecue lids. So the prices are down a bit. Old sheet was the regular aluminum I had in there. I had some extrusion mix in, a few things, 51 cents, usually around 58, 59. So that's at least 8-9 cents down in price a pound. Batteries at 33. That's down. I usually, well, the highest I got is 40 for the battery. Okay, so that's, like I say, 85 bucks there. It's not too bad. Or no, 65, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of maybe roadside scrap picking, I think. I noticed my area is dried up pretty good. I took about, just in my area alone, probably around 8,000, 10,000 pounds out of my area. Just cruising around in different times of day, taking different corners home. Instead of going the same route every day, I would take another route. Because, you know, if you go the same route every day, things don't change, right? You might get metal, but if you're going different routes all the time, there's a chance of finding stuff at all different times. And I see stuff people put out the day before garbage, weekend they put out garbage, some people weekdays. I mean, it's all over the place. There's no consistency here. We used to have spring cleanup in Surrey, and that was really great because everybody would throw trash out. You could get trash for days. Like, these spring cleanup days are usually a week long, and I was getting everything you think of: collectibles, antiques, scrap metal, copper, batteries, aluminum, radiators, like everything you think of. It was great. I did Ladner this year, Ladner and Tawasin. I did the videos on there, and Delta. I mean, they're okay. Nothing like years ago. They were just fantastic. It was just so great, just so much stuff. But then people have used it. They dumped garbage from different municipalities, and they wrecked everything up. And like it is, you know, there's always people out there take advantage of anything. You know, anything that's free, they take advantage, right? They're taking like whole truckloads of garbage to a brand new house, and a brand new house didn't have any garbage. Like, it was a brand new built house. So people are so cheap in this world, I'll tell you. So, but anyways, that's good, because I live in an area where a lot of people are cheap, and what they do is, you know, they have expensive homes and they have the top line of everything, but they don't care. They throw it to the roadside when it's broken, which is good, because, you know, especially appliances, you know, some of the old like the LGs are really heavy. They got some that have concrete blocks in there, but they're super heavy. And you know, to be honest, the mortars in there, I found one copper mortar out of about 60 appliances. It's not worth it. Even microwaves, I thought I had a bunch of half and half copper and like copper transformers and aluminum transformers together. No, I found one half and half out of 6. So, you know, the rest was all aluminum, and they looked like they could have been copper. So, you know, it's just everything got so cheap now, right? And I think what it is they built these products so cheap, and that's why they don't pay nothing for mortars no more. There's no copper in the mortars. Half of the mortars don't have copper anymore, unless it's a high-end product from maybe some of the higher companies like Germany and different places. Even those ones they're buying the products from China, and they'll say, okay, copper mortar, 200 bucks, aluminum mortar, 100 bucks. Like, it's probably half the price. So that's what's happening. People are taking the lowest way out. That's why these machines, they're probably still working. It's just the computer system goes. Once a board goes, they want 500 bucks for a board, which is ridiculous. It's not just the cost of the board, it's the labor taking it all apart and putting it back together. It's just so much involved. It's all electronics. And look at this. I'm looking in front of a pile of appliances. you know, dishwashers. I don't like dishwashers because they're all plastic. Look at that big hunk of plastic. It's just like, it's a waste. But I imagine these big scrap yards, they recycle plastic too, I'd think. When they take it to a shredding plant, they probably have a way of selling the plastic, or maybe dumping it for free, possibly. I don't know, but you know, but look at fridge are consistent of styrofoam. Most fridges are all styrofoam. Washer and dryers, a lot of baskets are plastic. Some are stainless steel colored, but they're still magnetic. They're not even stainless steel. So I kind of gave up on microwaves, kind of. I mean, I'll stockpile them for a while, pound them out, but it's just getting to a point, you know, there's nothing really in there. There's a little bit of wire. You know, you hope the transformer is at least half copper, but it's not. So what's the point of even wasting your time, to be honest? Just throwing the shred the way it is, and you know, you're taking it apart, spending, you know, 5-10 minutes on that, and you're not really gaining nothing. You're gaining maybe 10 cents in the whole deal. It's not worth it, right? And the way what's happening is, like I showed you in the scrapyard, they're scrapping sinks now. Anything dirty stainless steel, they're not even, they're just throwing a shred. The same with dirty aluminum. If it's too dirty, throw in a shred, don't even bother. Or they'll pay you 6 cents versus 6.5. Or, like, they were paying me, it was 8 cents for tin shred, and I bought a tranny case in there, and they gave me like 5 cents for it. It was like 3 cents cheaper than shred. Why would I haul that, waste all my time? It's not worth it. So next time, you know, until the things change, which probably won't change for a long time until we get, you know, new governments, you know, not so much in our country, but other countries, new governments, and, you know, get all these tariffs settled out, because it's getting ridiculous. The tariffs affecting the mom and pop people. It's not affecting the big companies as much, because their percentages are always there. It's the young, you know, mom and pop driving around, old timer, trying to save a little bit, you know, working on a pension, picking up scrap metal, trying to subsidize a bit of income, a little bit of money on the side, you know, to just for whatever, just to get a better quality of life. And what's happening is you can't. The tariffs are affecting, like dirty aluminum used to get 15-20 cents for 30 cents actually, dirty aluminum. Now if I'm throwing the shred, well, I'm losing 25 cents a pound right off the bat. So all this type of stuff was roadside stuff. You could get it anywhere. It's always around, right? Now, so with the tariffs affecting everybody, not just, like I say, not just people, you know, the big companies, affecting the working class people, from the very poor to mid-class people who collect the scrap and recycle. So I hope they can settle all these tariffs and get things happening here, because it's not making anybody great. This, you know, like they say, it's making America great. Well, you know, it's not really. It's just going down and down. I mean, sure, maybe you'll get a few jobs here and there, but, you know, what about the other 90% of the people? 10% may get a good job or lead to a job, but 90% of the people who pick up this stuff, you know, same with pop cans. I mean, people pick it up, they're cleaning the, you know, the cleaning environment. You know, a lot of states don't have any deposits. Some do, some don't. So the cans are everywhere. So these guys will pick it up for scrap metal, you know, just to sell for aluminum. But either way, I mean, you start, you know, banning all this type of material, paying very little. Well, no one's gonna bother. You can just stuff and go in the garbage. It's not gonna get recycled. So it's gonna affect the next couple generations down the road, because every time you get ore out of the ground, you're creating pollution. You're using fuel, you're creating the greenhouse gases, you're doing everything. That raw material takes a lot, right? A lot to process, versus processing clean materials that are already a material, right? Anyways, it's my thoughts. We're gonna do a little roadside stripping or cleaning or whatever we can find out, and I'll show you some video. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, door screen. Pretty heavy, it's probably 10 for your ugly couch. Okay, I would say it's steel. It's not going to be aluminum. Too heavy. That's probably why they left it here, somebody. But anyways, got a magnet here. I'm going to pop it on quickly. Truck is empty right now. Like, there it is. Piece of. Just going to break it down anyways. Let's see, a little more room. So I'm just starting out now, so. Okay, Let's see what else is heavy metal here.
Keep it in the yard if it wasn't, right?
It looks like some sort of metal here. I'm gonna pull in there. Holy smokes. 40 pounds. It's off an excavator or something. 40 pounds. Another piece over here. It's probably worth something to somebody if they need it. Yeah, I'd say at least 80 pounds for the pair. Pretty heavy. The printer here. It's got the power supply. Maybe they're tearing it down, you never know.
That stuff up there's garbage by the tree.
Sounds like someone's pounding around there. But I don't think they would have been there. Buggy. Heavy buggy here.
There's that table garbage in the up by the tree. I don't know
We'll find out more about this property. Aluminum picture frame. It's aluminum to start with, so that's good. Okay, lots of stuff inside the road. Aluminum frying pan. Wife says not worth getting because it's small. Any aluminum is aluminum. This one you got one screw here, unscrew it, clean aluminum. Okay, probably be like a 25-30 cents aluminum. Okay, a couple garage sales in a row here. Look around and see if there's anything good. Little tins here. One's at Toronto, one's at Vancouver. The coffee tins. There's some old stuff here. Old collectibles. And one picture frame. It's kind of nice looking. Looks like maybe an English countryside frame. I bought another one here. Same matching frame. They were $5 each. I bought those two. I brought these cannons. I'm not sure. I don't think they're old, but they're very heavy. They're just, you know, made to look like cannons. Either way, they're scrap metal. Worst case scenario, they're brass. Brought this artillery shell. Oops. Heavy. 1943. And it was actually made into an ashtray. Like that. So I brought that. And this. And I bought those tins I showed you. One's a Toronto. They're tea tins, I think, or something like that. Tea. Coffee. Tea, coffee, and coca. Dixon importing. There was another one there. This girl got them. They were matching pair. Big one and small one, but anyways, it's okay. Not too worried. I don't really buy too much of this crap, but You know, you can't go wrong. I'll pick these up for, I think, 15. Yeah. Something like that. 15 for this, 10 for that, 10 for that. So 10, 20, 35 bucks I think I spent. Okay, not bad. See a pot in here. There's 2 pots now. Frame here has been sitting for about a week here, so I'm gonna throw her in. Throw it in here. There it is. A little bit of metal here. Cords and stuff. Now there's the part of the computer. Oh, got a board. Fire. I've never seen a board so cheap. Wow. Oh crap. Computer case, but wow, I never seen a board so cheap like that. Wow, what is this crap? Junk. Junk, junk, junk. What a joke. Plastic. There's a printer hiding here. Printer hiding. That's it. Not very much. Okay, around the toilet there's a side rail from a step guard on a truck. Stand by. Here's that metal side rail I was talking about. That's actually probably aluminum. Maybe, maybe not. Probably tin. But it's pretty light. Oh, it's actually aluminum. Hard to believe. Very light. Aluminum. Still good. Good score coming up right now. I can see aluminum. Just like that, see? You just never know where it's gonna pop up. Clean aluminum. Clean aluminum there. Lots of aluminum here. Aluminum. It's all metal. Probably like 10 pounds aluminum. Nice score. Perfect. Aluminum signs, 3 monitors, some electronics, it's a cable box, some kind of tuner, AC. Okay, that's it for now. Yeah, I just found a bottle score. The lady had 1 bag out, and then she's packing more bags. And she says, "Yeah, I'm throwing them all away." Her car broke down, so awesome. So I got a lot of cans here, bottles, water bottles, and so on. So it's a good score. It's 1 bag. Okay, not bad score. I'll put this one inside my yard. I would say probably at least about $8 in bottles. Awesome. Found a stove beside the road here, forgot to film. It was just a spare moment, pretty quick. I went to do some shopping at a market there, and I saw this earlier today. I just couldn't figure where. I saw it from a block down, and I said to myself, looks like a appliance. And anyways, it ended up being appliance. Did find it, and it's a stove, so I'm super happy. Okay.